Today, we're gonna be reviewing the A6300. That was really weird. And these little thingies are really annoying. My bad. I'm gonna put it, how I'm gonna hold it? Okay, now, I'm not gonna be like one of those typical reviewers that, you know, hi, my name is Rochelle, and we're gonna be unboxing the Ace. That's not gonna be me. I'm gonna be a little bit more energetic. I'm gonna be a real person. I'm not gonna try to be annoying though, but I probably will. I don't care. You. Okay, now I really shoot videos. I don't really shoot like photos, you know. I'm not a professional photographer. I'm not definitely a professional videographer, but I'm getting into it. I bought this because I wanted to shoot like music videos and stuff. And right now, I'll show you like a little, you know, montage of a car that I shot right now.
Every day, bitch, I wake up and feel a little diff. I got these hoes out they head like they on meds, fill up prescriptions. Take a good dose of this mixture, sorry if it already hit you. Run up my money and vanish, probably discover a planet.
Okay, now the 4K video is really good. This video is in 1080p because right now it's on the T3i, and that camera, you know, it's getting a little old, a little crusty, a little musty. But it served me well. I've had that camera for 4 years and I can't really complain. It's done a lot. But this camera, just mutts. The 4K off this video is amazing. It shoots actually 6K, but downscales it to 4K. And you know, that might sound bad, but really it's good. We're not wasting pixels. We're not doing pixel binning, if you know what that is. I barely know what that is. But basically you're getting really sharp video. I've seen tests where the A7S II doesn't even look as sharp as this camera, and this is a third of the price. You're saving a lot of money getting this camera than getting an A7S. And I was planning on saving up longer for the A7S, but after I looked up this camera and saw the video test, I was like, wait a minute, this camera's small and it shoot like that. But also this camera shoots SLog, well, it shoots the SLogs, SLog 2 and SLog 3. I don't know where SLog 1 is. Maybe it's Sony 4. But the SLog 3 gives it a lot of dynamic range, so you can shoot some bright highlights and some low shadows and still keep a lot of the information. I think it has 12 stops or 11 stops of dynamic range, so that's nuts. But the base ISO you have to use is 800, which is not bad because SLog, you need a lot of light, but you still need some ND filters, or you have to shoot with the really skinny aperture and like a really fast shutter speed. But the thing is with the SLog, it'll be really noisy. Even if you shoot at really like a bright time of day, you're still gonna get a lot of noise. I don't think I know how to shoot correctly. I got it like a week ago. What else is good about this camera? It's a long list. The low light of this video is good. Not good, I think it competes with the Canon full frames. I think it's a little better. In video mode, you can get away with ISO 8000. And it will look a little grainy, but it'll be usable for sure. I'll probably show you some tests. No, I'm not going to. Fuck you. Just kidding, I love you. But in photo mode, it's kind of crazy. You only can shoot ISO 3200. I wouldn't go higher than 3200 in picture mode. I don't know how. That's kind of crazy. Also in photo mode, this shoots 11 frames per second. You want to hear how that sounds? That's fast. And I know the Canon ones be like, pew, 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 pew. That's like you have a Gatling gun and then that's just like a pistol. Yeah. This camera is good at both photo and video. The things that I plan on doing to this camera is getting it a battery grip because it's too small and lightweight. I know that's also a pro too. But if you're gonna use like a steady cam like this, then it's too light, and then even like you're walking correctly and holding the camera right and have a good balance. Sorry, you didn't hear a lot of that. But if you're not holding it correctly and you know, it's not going to be as steady. So you need some more weight if you're going to be using this on a steady cam or a fly cam, a glide cam, any of that kind of sorcery. But if you're using like a DJI or Ronin, you don't need a battery grip, but it's still going to be very light. And also the battery life sucks. I see the battery draining like really fast. Like if I go outside and walk, I'll come back with like half the battery. And that's kind of scary. But if you do have like one of these thingies right here, yeah, that's really messy. Don't look at that. Like a battery for your phone, if you use it on the camera, it'll actually work, but it'll still drain just much slower. But if you're gonna be like at a project and you have no other batteries, you can just charge your camera while shooting and it'll last way longer. You just put it on top of like your tripod or however you want to mount it and it'll work, even in your pocket. It just uses micro USB, and so does the camera. Also, I plan on putting an adapter. I think you need an adapter if you want to use your Canon lenses. You definitely need an adapter. But the adapter I'm gonna get is a focal reducer. So also like a speed booster. It's not the Metabones. It does work like the Metabones, but it's not as good in build quality. Also, it was a lot cheaper. It's a 150. I think the Metabones is like 650, 700. I'm not paying all that. I might review it if I get it. Probably won't because, you know, that's not what I do. So with that speed booster thingy, you'll get like a full frame field of view in your APS-C camera. Also, you get an extra stop of not dynamic range, but of light. So you can pretty much shoot whatever. If you have a 51.4 like the one I'm shooting with on that T3i right now, you'll be able to shoot at any condition at ISO 8000. That's all you really need. You also will need ND filters. And I plan on getting like another filter because the video is so sharp that I want to get a diffusion filter like a black Pro Mist or black satin from Tiffin, because it'll give a sort of a film look. Because this looks good though, because it does have a lot of dynamic range. That's really where the film look comes from. Dynamic range, composition, and those anamorphic letter bars. But that's not really what we're talking about. Even though it looks like a point and shoot, this thing is a DSLR pretty much, a mirrorless DSLR. So yeah, that's really it. That's all I'm gonna say. So you have a great day. Hasta luego, biatch. Oh shit. I saved that. You saw that? You saw that? Karma. I'm sorry.